And we're live.
But
could you still go and just not participate, or would that just be even more torturous?
Is that two things? One, like, I'm not even sure that's a good time to like show up and watch everyone else have fun. And two, we are in this like gas shortage thing right now. I don't know. Guess I'm being a responsible member of society by not driving like 1,000 unnecessary miles. Maybe that's stupid.
Oh no, but you're fine. All right, because I was reading something, like, obviously it hasn't hit here because I'm in the Midwest, but I saw like over 10% of North Carolina gas stations out of gas.
78% in Raleigh. So like, to me locally, like, no one has gas around here.
I haven't heard of this.
I saw one gas station that had gas, and it was on a major road that was like 3 lanes wide each way. And the line was like blocking this road. Like, the line goes out of the gas station down the road. Like, like I guess the 70s.
If you want to stock up on supplies when there's a gas shortage, you don't stock up on gas. You stock up on the shit at the shelves on the like at the store that isn't going to get there because semis aren't going to be able to be on the road. You know, like, because I saw some pictures of people being like, if there's a severe gas shortage, the biggest problem isn't going to be gas. It's going to be, oh, the shelves at Walmart are empty. The shelves at Target are empty. The food's like it. It takes way less time than you think. If semis stop running, for everything to deplete just so quick. It's interesting how fast that happens. Like, you don't realize like the constant turn of products and how, like, I don't know. We live in a fragile system, and because it works most of the time, we're like, it can't ever fail.
Right. All right. So, a couple of things you got me racing. One, they have the pipelines turned back on now. I guess it takes a couple days to turn it on, and then like a week after that for everything to get restocked. But so it's not a forever thing. Here's what I heard. It's something like if your family goes 24 or 48 hours without food, that's when the violence starts. And I heard that, and I'm like, really? 48 hours from violence? And it's like, well, actually, how long do people go hungry? It's not very long before you start getting food.
Or you die.
You're getting primal real quick.
Yeah. like look, I'm willing to go worse on food for quite some time. You know, we can go from chicken to pasta to Tostitos to eating olives out of a jar. But when you're literally hungry, like, how long does it take before you're like robbing your neighbors?
What is it called? The hierarchy of needs. Like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where like we're all up in the top, like, self-fulfillment station for the most part, because all of our base needs are met. You know, some people, like, if they're like lonely or single or something, they might feel like their emotional requirement isn't, but like all the base shit, security, shelter, food, all that's there. And it's interesting you brought that up, Woody, because like, we're animals. We're animals, and it's only in like the last 100 years that we stopped being complete and total animals. Like, we could go back.
We haven't stopped. Come on.
Well, look at the fucking toilet paper at the beginning of COVID.
We're well-trained animals.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't have fucking toilet paper for a week during COVID, and everyone fucking fought. So like food, we're killing each other. Quickly.
We're a bad week away from being fucking cavemen again. We're a bad week away.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you ever like when Woody and I did that survival trip, right, or camping trip, whatever you want to call it, going that long without a decent bath, like, does something to you. Like, I was a little on edge. I was a little grouchy.
Do you feel more aggressive? Yeah.
Felt more. I did eat those elk steaks the other day. Did not feel more aggressive, but they were fucking delicious. They were so goddamn good. Oh my god!
Are the macros any better? Different?
It's super crazy lean, super crazy lean. Yeah, like there's like no fat on it at all. I didn't look up the protein content, but I would imagine it has to be more dense protein than beef, like per ounce. I wouldn't be surprised if it was
same as like venison. Yeah.
I don't know. Probably very similar to venison. It did not have a gamey taste. It tasted really good. Really? I forewent the blueberry balsamic reduction because I was so hungry and in a hurry, and I just did like a garlic rosemary type thing, like I would a nice filet mignon or any nice like steak, and it was really fucking good. I sous vide'd them from frozen for 2 hours at a fairly low temperature, and then I seared the fuck out of them. As hot as my stove will make a cast iron pan. Like, I wait like 3 or 4 solid minutes until the oil is just smoking, and then give them like 50 seconds aside, and it was really fucking good. I liked it. They were expensive. They were too expensive. What were we talking
like
about
this
though? Oh yeah, not bathing. Like I don't know. I felt grouchy. I feel like if we'd gone up, I did. I felt grouchy. You know?
It's such a funny word to say.
Grouchy.
I was feeling grouchy.
But I think it's the perfect word because I think another week and I'd have been full on like
Cranky.
irritated, and like a month later,
You're just saying synonyms.
no, different. Grouchy and irritated are very
A
different.
month after that, I would have been full on displeased.
No, I think the irritated is a higher tier of upset than grouchiness is. I'm more on edge. I just think the longer I went,
I would say you would go from grouchy to irate.
Oh, dude. A little more
irate
time.
comes after a month.
Don't think I
I'm
won't
on
get
edge. I'm ready to
grumpy.
kill after a
I
month.
can
On
get
edge first
grumpy.
and then irate.
If this keeps up, I'll be crotchety.
Yep. I could just see where like living without the things that make us so happy that we forget about. Like this room right now.
The whole trip
is
was a
60
nightmare. I was curmudgeonly. Chiz was cantankerous.
You got a fucking store.
Curmudgeonly.
We forget about these like creature comforts that are in our lives that keep us to a level so that we're not fucking animals. That keep us from being curmudgeons. Like this room is 62 degrees right now. This chair is so comfortable. I've got my nicotine. I've got my caffeine. I've got my Gatorade over there.
You got your bottle of water, your bottle of clean, nice, safe drinking water.
The pH has been measured for that water, you know? like that's how like pampered we are in our day-to-day lives. Like everything about my current situation as I sit here is just wonderful. It doesn't get any better than this. Like unless somebody's under the table sucking my dick right now, this situation can't improve. Maybe another woman feeding me charcuterie. But